Friday, January 30th, 2026. AGNDD and Telereport topic. Catherine O'Hara, Home Alone and Schitt's Creek actress, dies at 71. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this partially AI-generated article-based video. Catherine O'Hara, Home Alone and Schitt's Creek actress, dies at 71. The Emmy-winning comedian was a member of the influential Canadian sketch comedy series SCTV. By Riley Kirk, New York Times, January 30th, 2026, updated 2:16 p.m. EAT. Catherine O'Hara, the Canadian comedian best known for her roles in Home Alone, Schitt's Creek, and Beetlejuice, and as a member of the influential sketch comedy series SCTV, died on Friday at her home in Los Angeles. She was 71. Creative Artists Agency confirmed her death in a statement which did not cite a cause but said she died after a brief illness. Miss O'Hara got her start as a member of the Second City, the improvisational comedy troupe, which gave rise to SCTV and her first television role, where her celebrity impersonations included Lucille Ball and Maggie Smith. Catherine O'Hara appeared alongside other notable comedians, including John Candy, Rick Moranis, and Eugene Levy, who would play her husband in Schitt's Creek. After the last iteration of SCTV ended in 1984, Miss O'Hara began to appear more frequently in films, landing supporting roles in After Hours, 1985, directed by Martin Scorsese, and Heartburn, 1986, directed by Mike Nichols. She was cast in Beetlejuice, 1988, directed by Tim Burton as Delia Dietz, a sculptor of abstract statues and the clueless stepmother to a misanthropic teenager played by Winona Ryder. That film became a cult favorite, exposing Miss O'Hara to an audience beyond the niche world of improvisational and sketch comedy, and setting her up for a film and television career that would last for nearly another 4 decades. Catherine O'Hara was born on March 4, 1954, in Toronto. Her survivors include her husband, Beau Welch, her sons Matthew and Luke, and her siblings Michael O'Hara, Mary Margaret O'Hara, Maureen Jolly, Marcus O'Hara, Tom O'Hara, and Patricia Wallace. She won a Primetime Emmy in 1982 for writing on SCTV, and in 2020 won her first acting Emmy for portraying the reality-challenged Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek. She also won a Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Award for that role. Miss O'Hara played notorious mother figures in addition to Delia Dietz, including Kate McAllister, who twice, in Home Alone, 1990, and Home Alone 2, 1992, forgets to bring her son, Kevin, Macaulay Culkin, on vacation. She appeared most recently in The Studio on Apple TV. In 2017, she was awarded the Order of Canada, one of the country's highest honors. A full obituary will follow. Emmanuel Morgan contributed reporting and Susan C. Beachy contributed research. Riley Kirk reports on breaking news, trending topics, and major developing stories for the Times. Comments. John, USA. 5 hours ago. What a loss. I will always remember her performance in the film Best in Show as the breeder of Norwich Terriers with a wandering eye. This is one of the deaths of actors you admire that truly leaves a hole in one, unexpected and tragic. Do-Over St. Paul, 5 hours ago. Living in rural WI in the early 80s, I stumbled upon SCTV completely by chance. Our local PBS station ran the shows at 11:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday night. In addition to the wacky, weird comedy sketches that blew my mind, I discovered great musical artists I'd never heard of like Roy Orbison and the Boomtown Rats. My favorite Catherine O'Hara character was Lola Heatherton. Today is a gut punch. Beau, NYC, 5 hours ago. What an amazingly funny woman. This is an insurmountable lose. Scott, Upper Left USA, 5 hours ago. No, say it isn't so. Another Canadian treasure who shared her gifts with everyone, everywhere, including south of the border. We didn't deserve her talent and wit, but so glad we could watch her for a while, a long while in a career that won't be forgotten. Ripe Catherine O'Hara. Bing Live Hanger, The Vineyard, 5 hours ago. As I keep hurtling into my own elder years, I find myself keeping a morbid little parasocial list in my mind of aging icons it will hurt like hell to lose when they inevitably pass, and it never once occurred to me to include O'Hara. It's not as if she ever seemed immortal, of course, but her kooky liveliness and spark-plug energy imbued her with a vivacity that I suppose I hoped would sustain her indefinitely. She delighted and enraptured audiences and just seemed like such a charming woman. This is a huge loss. Condolences not only to her family, but I'm also thinking hard about Macaulay Culkin today. By his accounts, O'Hara was a loving, maternal, and constant presence in his life and showed up for him in a way that many did not. I'm so glad she entered his life when she did, and that they remained close. R.I.P. to a spectacular performer. P.B. Philadelphia, 5 hours ago. Just a month or so ago, I was watching the Dusty Town Sexy Holiday Special from SCTV as I do every holiday season. LOL, IYK. The loss of Catherine O'Hara cuts incredibly deep. I am sending love and light to her family and friends. She will always be present in the annals of comedy history. I'm heartbroken. Lauren, Seattle. 5 hours ago. Catherine O'Hara was incomparable, one of a kind. My two favorite performances of hers are in two of my all-time favorite comedies, After Hours and Waiting for Guffman. She took both these films from great to outstanding. R.I.P.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intelli report, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.